yourself.
Separate yourself.
So he told him, he said, man, God, if you don't kill all these folks just because, and y'all, it could be, people can go crazy over one thing and go wrong. But God told us in Sunday school that it's best to get rid of one to save many. That's what God said in Sunday school. But God said, you want to follow that one? Because see, one person can, y'all, the saying is true. One rotten apple can spoil the whole bunch. That way I told you, do not call my auntie bad apple. She ain't no bad apple. She a sweet apple. You can't call a sweet apple good apple. Don't even call her apple. Unless you call her apple bottom. But we ain't meant to be called no bad apple, because one apple can go on. Alright, then the Lord said to Moses, say to the assembly, move away from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. Alright, so God said, alright, we ain't gonna kill nobody. I ain't gonna kill them all. But you just tell them, get away. Somebody said, separate yourself. Separate yourself. God said, alright, I'm gonna listen. See y'all, because God listened to the man of God. Amen. He said, separate yourself from them. I ain't gonna kill them all then. I'm not gonna kill the ones that separate, because God said I'm gonna get gangster with somebody. But now, it's gonna be your choice who I'm gonna get gangster with. So y'all separate yourself. God said, separate yourself from them. He said, Moses got up and went to Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. He warned the assembly, move back from the tents of these wicked men. Do not touch anything belonging to them, or you will be swept away because of all their sin. Y'all, sometimes when folks messing up with God, don't answer that phone call. Don't touch nothing. They were singing the song. Did John remember this song? Don't let the devil ride.
Amen.
Don't let the devil ride. Because if you let him ride, he's going to shoot him on the drive.
Amen.
Don't let him ride. Don't let him be your friend. You let him be your friend, before you know, he's going to be coming in. Don't let him be your friend. Y'all, you got to separate yourself and don't even touch nothing they'll go do. Because when you go to mess up God, God going to kill some folks.
Amen.
Amen. So he said, do not touch anything belongs to them, or you will be swept away because of all their sins. So they moved away from the tents of Korah, Dathan and Abiram. Dathan and Abiram had come out and were standing with their wives, children, and little ones at the entrance of their tent. Then Moses said, this is how you would know that the Lord has sent me to do all these things, and that it is not my idea. If these men die a natural death and experience only what usually happens to men, then the Lord has not sent me. Moses said, I don't have to fight my battle. You'll find out who's God sent. If these folks just die natural death, if life just go fine with them, la-la-la-la-la like the Smurf, God ain't called me. But God said, Moses said, if something happens, he said, but if the Lord brings about something totally new, and the earth opens his mouth and swallows them up with everything that belongs to them, they go down alive into the grave, then you will know that these men have treated the Lord with intent. You ain't got to fight your battle. Man, what do I look like fighting for? You ain't fight no battle. God will open the ground up and will swallow folks up into the ground. Alive. How did he do it? He'll open it up when you can't pay no bills.
Right now.
Swallow you alive. You drowned in debt. He'll open up, man, well, my goodness, you lose your job. Lose your family. Lose your children. Lose. I hate to do it, but I'm going to do it, Brother Dick. Dixon Reed, he was telling us, Brother Dixon Reed was telling us about the time when he talked about, he said a preacher had promised him a Super Bowl. And Dick said the preacher didn't bring that Super Bowl out. Dick said he talked about that man like a dog. Dick said, man, I don't know that man, who bring me a suit? Dick said the next day he was driving that car flipped over 4 times. He said, all right, you flip it 5 times. So all right, you flip it. He kept seeing that preacher's face. But God will swallow you up. God will take you out. You don't mess up with God. Somebody say don't mess up with God.
Don't mess up with God.
Now, it said, the 31st, as soon as he had finished saying all these things, the ground under them them split apart, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them with their household, and all forest men and all their possession. They went down alive into the grave with everything they owned. The earth closed over them, and they perished and were gone from the community.
Amen.
God got a way to get rid of them.
Amen.
Somebody said, don't mess up with God. God will swallow you up. God don't play around. It said, at their cries, all the Israelites around them fled, shouting, the earth is going to swallow us up too. No, not unless you hang around touching some of that junk with them folk. And see, other folk got scared. And see, sometimes God will kill folk just to get the other folks to get scared.
Amen.
God will make an example. He did it to Pharaoh. God intentionally did what he did to Pharaoh just so everybody on the earth can know that I'm God. He wanted to show people, I am God. So I'm going to beat the life out of Pharaoh, because Pharaoh was the big thing going right there. So God, you know, they tell you, if you want to show how tough you is, you go find the toughest, meanest joker you see and hit him in the face. I ain't telling y'all to do that, or you might get your behind whooped. But God ain't worried about losing no fights. So God made an example, and God will make an example out of people. 35 said, the fire came out from the Lord and consumed the 250 men who were offering the incense. Y'all check this out. Not only did God get the folks, get the folks that were talking about the preacher, the folks that were backing the man up, talking about it too, and grabbed the 250 incense. Check out what happened to them. He said the fire came out from the Lord, because see, they wanted to be in the priest's place. They wanted to hold, you know, they see the priest holding the censer. So they wanted to say, I'm a censer too, I can hold the censer too. Well, just because you're strong enough to hold the censer, don't mean you got enough sense to be holding that censer.
All right.
And they wanted to hold, I can hold the censer too. I'm just as strong as Moses is. Well, yeah, but did God tell you to hold the censer? Well, you better find out, because God don't tell you to hold the censer. You might mess up, get your hand burned up. Check out what happened. He said, and the fire came out from the Lord and consumed the 250 men who were offering the incense. The Lord said to Moses, tell Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, to take the censers out of the smoldering remains and scatter the coals some distance away, for the censers are holy. God said, go. God burnt them folks up holding that censer. They were holding the censer, and God burnt them up. God told the real priest to go and grab the censers out of them, burnt up Joker's hand, spread their ashes away from my tent, and take them censers and do something completely different. Now, how do you know God know who he chooses?
Amen.
God ain't confused with who he chooses to be the leader. Amen? Amen? So God burnt all them folks up and smoldering, and he got it. Check it out what happened. He said, the Lord said that 38, the censers of the men who sinned at the cost of their lives. Hammer the censers into sheets to overlay the altar, for they were presented before the Lord and have become holy. Let them be a sign to the Israelites. Somebody said, let it be a sign. Let it be a sign. God said, take them censers and let them know I choose who I want to choose. And let everybody know. See, God will give you a sign. God will give you a sign on what's right and what's wrong. Now, it's up to you to take over that sign. Amen? Somebody said, don't mess up with God. Don't mess up with God. Now, the last thing. Go with me to 1 John 4 and 30. Go to 1 John, the 4th chapter. 1 John. Go to 1 John, the 4th chapter. 21. Somebody said, don't mess up with God. Don't mess up with God. 1 John, 4th chapter, and 28th verse. Well, we'll start with 19. We love because he first loved us. Somebody say he first loved us. He first loved us. The reason we have a right to love God, because God loved us even when we didn't have nothing to offer. God loved us even when we didn't bring anything to the table. And y'all know we was some messed up junk. How many of y'all know we was some messed up junk? Nothing to bring to the table, but God loved us. We have a right to love God because God first loved us. If anyone says, I love God, yet hates his brother, he is a liar. Somebody said, messing up with God. Messing up with God. He hates a lying tongue. He hates a lying tongue. If you say you love God, but hate your brother, guess what you're doing? You're messing up with God. Because God says he is a liar. For anyone who does not love his brother, whom he has seen, cannot love God, whom he has not seen.
Amen.
How in the world are we going to talk about we love God, but we can't get along with our brothers and sisters?
Amen.
How are we going to say we love God, but yet still we can't get along with the folks in our house? And see, we want to be big shots in the church. We want everybody to look up to us in the church. We want everybody to say, oh man, we so good and this. We want all the church members to think that we so special and we so good. But we forgot that the people that stay in our house, they church members too. And how about you be good to the folks in your own house? How about you be the folks in your own house? How would I look coming to the church? Oh, y'all, we got to love our wife. And then y'all find out I'm at the house beating Tommy every day. Man, you can do that there. Put a whooping on me, y'all ain't never saw. But y'all, we have to love one another. Amen? Amen. We have to love one another. How we gonna say we love God, y'all, but we can't even love each other? We can't even love each other, and we ain't even say, oh, I love the Lord, but we can't love our husband and wife. We can't love our sisters and brothers. He said, and he has given us this command. Somebody said he's given us this command. Whoever loves God must also love his brother. Everybody say. Somebody said this.